Hey guys, Toby Morrison here from CFS Health. I'm actually at my local beach. It's a gorgeous day. Thought I'd show you that. It is a little bit windy, so hopefully it's not too bad. I just wanted to do this quick video because I had two clients today who joined our online recovery program, one from New Zealand and one from America. And we had similar conversations about understanding how bad or how hard CFS actually is. And, one of the guys said, I feel like I'm dying. I feel like I've, got cancer, even though I don't. It just feels like that, and it's so scary. And it was interesting. The other lady said, my friends just don't understand. I just can't wait to meet people who understand where I'm at, and I just don't have to explain to anyone about it, how I feel, because they'll just get it. Whereas when I try and talk to people who don't understand me, I constantly feel like they're judging me. And I said, it's like, it's like it would be easier if you had a broken arm. Like chronic fatigue syndrome is so invincible that you can't necessarily see it on the outside. And she said, one of the things is that when I go out, or when I try and show my friends that I'm able to socialise and things, they just think I'm fine, but they don't see the days when I crash or that I have to rest for hours and hours on end to feel okay again. And so I just wanted to do this video because I know there's a lot of people out there who probably feel the same way, who probably feel like it's all a bit too much, it's all a bit too hard, and literally, you feel like you're alone and you're not understood, and so unfortunately a lot of your friends will not understand because they're not going through it, and you're only really going to get that genuine care and understanding, not so much care, because I'm sure your family and friends and loved ones really do care. However, it is just not their job to be able to really empathize with you. And so maybe you can share this video to your friends and just say, chronic fatigue syndrome is probably we know it's much worse than a broken arm, but because the broken arm, if it's in a cast, you can see it, right? And it would make it easier with chronic fatigue syndrome if there was something like that you could see, but there's just not, right? And you don't want to act out that you're sick all the time and constantly feel like you have to, prove to them that you're sick, because that's just an exhausting thing in itself, right? Excuse the truck in the background. I'll show you this view anyway. But pretty much what you want to do is actually make sure that you focus on what you can do. And also, if you do really want people to care and understand, rather than trying to tell them all your problems all the time and tell them how bad it is and how hard it is, maybe you just share a video like this that they can relate to and understand that chronic fatigue syndrome is not necessarily a visible illness. You can't see it. It's not like you have a cast on your leg down there, that's gonna make it so easy to understand. Instead, there's a whole host of symptoms. Most of the time, people don't see the sleepless nights, the irritability, the anxiety, the stress, the depression, the secondary depression, the symptoms, the leg pain, the muscle pain, the swollen glands, the swollen throat, the sore throat, dizziness, brain fog, all these kinds of things are on top of it. And that's why, one of our members who said that today, who said, sometimes he feels like he's got cancer, it's understandable why he thinks that, is because he can't see anything inside him. He can just feel it, right? And the feelings can be so exhausting and really hard to kind of contextualize almost. So I just want to share that video with you because I think it's really important that you surround yourself with a group of people, the people who understand you, who support you, and who challenge you to keep inspiring yourself, to keep improving, to keep trying things that work for you. Avoid any groups that pull you down, that actually weigh you down and don't make you feel good. And there's a lot of them out there. However, there are some groups that actually are uplifting and are quite helpful and useful. And those are the groups that I would recommend you joining. Obviously, with our online recovery program, the two people who joined this morning, they get access to that. So you're talking to 850 plus members from 38 countries, all similarities and differences, and all in the same space for one particular reason, which is to improve their life and their health. And that's what they're doing. And so it's really inspiring, it's really uplifting. There's no venting, there's no negativity. Of course, there's sharing of what's going on for them right now, and how can they get help with that. But mostly, it's really about empowering yourself and moving forwards in the right directions, and surrounding yourself with people who understand you and get you, so you don't have to constantly keep explaining what's going on all the time, because that in itself is reiterating or rehearsing that things aren't good and things won't be good and things can't get better, which is not necessarily true. However, we can sometimes get caught up in the trap of constantly trying to explain ourselves to people who don't understand, which is a job in itself. So stop trying to tell everyone everything, and just don't feel like you have to. Just be okay with you, you know, be okay with you. And I think that's a really key component there, is be okay with where you're at and focus on that, rather than focusing on what you can't control. So I hope that helps, guys. Have a fantastic day from the sunny bay here. It's beautiful. Australia is a lovely place. If you haven't been there before, you can, at least check it out on Google, or go onto my Instagram account, Toby J Morrison. I'll upload some stuff there. Make sure you subscribe to this video channel, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.